Live from WTVO Rockford and your home team, Eyewitness News at 5 starts now.
To beat the heat, some area school districts make a change of plans. The hot start to the year means some students are once again learning from home.
Plus, a local elementary holds a back-to-school block party. The goal, to get kids excited for the year while setting them up for success.
And President Biden says an August 31st deadline to get Americans out of Afghanistan will not change. The pushback the commander-in-chief's receiving from lawmakers on Capitol Hill. Good evening, I'm Mimi Murphy.
And I'm Eric Wilson. We'll get to those stories in a minute, but if you've been outside, you know it's been a hot and sticky day in the state line.
And now, as Candace mentioned, storms are rolling through the area. Let's go back over to the Weather Center. Candace, how's it looking?
Well, things for the immediate area are fairly quiet, but our eyes are kind of turned a little more to the northwest as we do have a line of severe thunderstorms moving into northwest Illinois, currently now edging in closer to central and northwest Joe Daviess County. Severe thunderstorm warning until 5:15. This is for Joe Daviess County and western Stevenson County. This does not include you just yet in Freeport, but I would not be surprised if that warning is extended out a little further to the east as we're really kind of watching this Boeing segment of these thunderstorms as it's moving into western and southwest Joe Daviess County. The threat with these thunderstorms are going to be winds up near 70 miles per hour as well as quarter-sized hail. I am a little bit more concerned with an isolated strong wind gust kind of along that corridor from Highway 20 on to the south where we actually have a little bit of kind of this Boeing structure as we start to get the wind coming in on the backside of that line of thunderstorms. That could enhance that wind field. So anyone here south of Stockton, make sure you're taking that warning seriously and you're seeking shelter with that. We also have some outflow boundaries with these thunderstorms as they're moving through. So the risk with that kind of enhancing some of that wind is also going to be there. Now, as the storms around Iowa, we're looking at velocity with this. They did show a little bit of rotation with these thunderstorms. Don't necessarily see that, but more of a wind structure, again, with that thunderstorm beginning to bow out. So timing out these storms, continuing on their track, we're looking at the Stockton area here just in about the next 20 minutes, Freeport within the next hour. So warning out ahead of this to make sure that you have time to prepare. If these thunderstorms hold together and maintain their strength, it would be closer to likely about 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock before the storms move into the Rockford region. Also real fast, want to touch upon a thunderstorm in Boone County, McHenry County. Could have some significant rainfall, does have some significant rain and a potential for some flooding up there. Guys, we're going to talk about the heat, the thunderstorms coming in, going to break some of that, but also could see a few additional storms overnight tonight. I'll have much more coming up in the full forecast here a little later.
You have an awful lot to keep track of today, Candace. Thanks.
Today's extreme heat came at the same time several local school districts welcome back students.
Some districts without air conditioning were forced to find ways to beat the heat. Rachel Perry spoke with local administrators. Rachel, they tell you it's a tough decision, but it's about keeping students safe.
Mimi and Eric, some worry the heat mixed with the mask mandate poses a threat. So in Freeport, middle school and high school students are doing e-learning today, and in Amboy, junior high, high school, and central were all let out early.
It was 85 degrees at 7 a.m. this morning.
A classroom with no air conditioning reaches 85 degrees before students even arrive.
You teach, you do the best that you can, you get the fans going, you get the windows open. That's one of the reasons why we do dismiss early is because it's these old brick buildings and they just hold heat.
Prompting Amboy Superintendent Joshua Nichols to use the district's heat index policy for 2 of their schools.
That when the heat index rises over 97 degrees, we'll go with a 2-hour dismissal, 1:30, so we still get our 5 clock hours in for the day, so it still counts as a day of instruction.
And while some schools are enduring the heat, others are starting their first day online.
That heat just accumulates. I mean, it just packs it all in there, and it just creates this a condition where you nor I would want to be in.
Dr. Anna Alvarado, superintendent of Freeport School District 145, tells me it's a tough call to make.
Why wouldn't we want kids in school? It's the first day of school. That's tradition, right? Like you're excited, you don't sleep the night before. We just wanted a normal opening to the school year. Was that too much to ask?
But she says with the new mask mandate, she has to worry about safety too.
I know many parents will say, I've been to those buildings. I was a student there and it was, 90 degrees, but you didn't have to wear a mask on.
Despite a rough start to the year, both Alvarado and Nichols are excited to have students back.
True shout outs to our students and their families who have been our great partners in this work.
So I'm very happy to have kids back in school. I mean, when you look at the buildings over the summer, it gets a little quiet, and it's a place designed to have lots of people in it.
I'm told Freeport and Amboy are in the process of installing air conditioning in all of their buildings, and that they will continue monitoring the heat for the week and reassess plans if needed. Eric?
Thanks, Rachel. Durand students also returned to the classroom. Masks were required. The district reversed course on its original decision to make face coverings optional. Our Elliot Grandia spoke with Durand's superintendent, Kurt Alberstedt, during Eyewitness News in the morning. Alberstedt says the decision to comply is what's best for students.
We just try and take in all the different factors to make good decisions. And it is a turbulent time. It has been for the whole country. We know we're not going to make everyone happy. But again, we didn't want to jeopardize opportunities for our students. And so that's why we're going to follow the mask mandate, and we've made a good decision.
If Durand hadn't followed the rule, the district could have lost state recognition and funding. Students also would not have been allowed to compete within the IHSA. In Cherry Valley, students and their families had the chance to make sure they are ready for the year.
It came in the form of a block party. Our Michelle Rave was there. Michelle, school leaders and students say they're excited to kickstart the new school year.
That's right, Eric and Mimi. The focus of today was to use that excitement to help students catch up after a chaotic year due to COVID. Cherry Valley Elementary held a mobile block party at 6 different locations. Parents were able to learn about the resources that are available to students this year to help them have a successful year in school. Rockford Public Library, Rockford Fire and Police, and Boys and Girls Club were just some of the organizations that were at the event. Students were able to get free backpacks and school supplies, and you can't forget the ice cream.
Our goal this year is to really engage our families, and it's very important to us so that they know we support them, but we need their support in return also, because we want to partner with our families to help educate their children, both socially, emotionally, and academically.
Coming up at 6, we'll hear from both students and parents about why returning back to the classroom takes on a very special meaning this year. Mimi?
All right, thanks, Michelle. The rate of positive COVID-19 tests in our area drops to its lowest level in a week. Region 1's positivity rate now sits at 6.7%. Boone and Oglala counties have between 7 and 8% of tests coming back positive. Winnebago is just under 7%. 76 people in the region are hospitalized with COVID. A month ago, there were 26. The increase in patients means fewer ICU beds are available. Of the 181 ICU beds in Region 1, only 21 are available. The nation's top infectious disease expert warns the COVID-19 pandemic could drag on until next year. Dr. Anthony Fauci says the U.S. can get the pandemic under control by next spring, but it will require millions of skeptics to change their minds and get the COVID-19 vaccine. Now that the FDA has given full approval to the Pfizer vaccine, Fauci hopes more people will be convinced to get the shot. 70% of U.S. adults have gotten at least one dose of the vaccine, but just under half of the entire U.S. population remains unvaccinated.
A local distributor lands a contract that could be worth $900 million. Rockford-based SupplyCore was among 3 businesses awarded the deal by the Defense Logistics Agency Troop Support. The DLA manages resources for all 5 branches of the military. SupplyCore and the other companies will bid to provide metal products. Those can be anything from repair parts to heavy equipment. The deal is for 2 years with options for 3 more. SupplyCore has been working with the U.S. military since 1987. President Joe Biden says he will not extend his deadline to withdraw troops from Afghanistan.
His decision comes after the Taliban warned staying past August 31st would mean crossing a red line. Our Washington correspondent Basil John reports on the federal government's latest efforts as he keeps you connected to the nation's capital.
The Biden administration is sticking to the August 31st deadline to get Americans and Afghan refugees out of Afghanistan.
The mission has been to end on the 31st. That is the assumption that we are working towards.
Pentagon spokesperson John Kirby says the State Department is reaching out to Americans who are still in Afghanistan.
to communicate to them, let them know what evacuation plans are possible.
We're seeing increased pace in the flight schedule at Kabul.
And with the help of a global coalition, Army Major General Hank Taylor says more than 21,000 people were evacuated from Kabul in 24 hours.
One aircraft left on or about every 45 minutes.
The Taliban opposes any extension and says foreign nationals must leave by the deadline. Lawmakers are worried.
There's no possible way that we can get every American that's still in Afghanistan out in the next 7 days.
House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy says there should never be a time where the Taliban directs U.S. actions.
We should stay until every single American is able to get out of Afghanistan.
Pennsylvania Democratic Congressman Matt Cartwright has concerns, but is still hopeful about how things will look on September 1st.
These people are on top of their game, and they're taking this enormously seriously. So I have a lot of faith that they're going to get this right.
Reporting in Washington, I'm Basil John.
Now, your first warned weather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
We got a couple new severe thunderstorm warnings to talk about. New severe thunderstorm warning coming out now for all of Stevenson County. So this does include you in Freeport. This goes until 6 o'clock. So for the next 45 minutes. Also, that warning extended now into Carroll County. That warning also going until 6 o'clock here this evening. That is for this line of thunderstorms moving into far northwest Illinois through Joe Daviess County. We have had a wind report of 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts in Hanover there in Joe Daviess County. So this thunderstorm definitely capable of producing some wind damage in the name of trees down and even power lines down too, and just some damage to structures as well as it continues to move to the east. It is moving to the east. It's picking up a little momentum now at about 50 miles per hour. So on that current track, you're looking at places like Shannon there in northeast Carroll County just a little before 6 o'clock. About 5:45. Freeport now, that time being bumped up, looking closer to 6 o'clock. Pecatonica, if this storm holds together, you are not under a warning just yet, but if it holds together into western Winnebago County, we could be looking anywhere between about 6 and 6:30 or so. You can actually see these storms as they're moving to the east now. Very heavy rainfall. Lightning is not quite as intense as what it was, say, about an hour or so ago, but still lightning a big threat. But our biggest concern with this line as it comes in is going to be that wind potential. Actually seeing a little bit of a stronger structure here in southern and southeast Joe Daviess County. Same thing here in northwest Carroll County, kind of as that thunderstorm begins to bow out just a bit. Also watching a couple of thunderstorms that have produced some very heavy rainfall over parts of Boone and McHenry County. Some aerial flooding potential there. That storm moving out of Boone County and now into northwest McHenry County. So heads up with that. No severe weather with that here for the immediate time being. We do, however, have a severe thunderstorm watch out for all of northern Illinois. That watch goes until 7 o'clock for Stevenson, Joe Daviess, Carroll, and Whiteside counties, until 11 o'clock here for Winnebago, Boone, McHenry, DeKalb, Ogle, Lee County, and our southern Wisconsin counties as well. So let's time all of this out here as we go through this evening, because I think between about 6:30, 7 o'clock, we'll start to see that line kind of expand a little bit further to the east, now getting closer to that I-39 corridor. There are a couple of outflow boundaries, though, with this line of thunderstorms. So depending on how far out that outflow boundary gets, if it outruns these thunderstorms, the storms, they will begin to weaken. But nonetheless, if you are in the path of this storm, you want to make sure that you are seeking shelter, because you have that potential of 60 to 70 mile per hour winds gusting with these storms. And again, wind going to be our greatest concern with these storms as they move through. These are out of here by about 9, 10 o'clock this evening, really kind of clearing much of the area. Could see some thunderstorms redevelop then on the back side of this, focused a little bit more to the south very early tomorrow. If we see that, that could temper some of that heat again for tomorrow afternoon. We'll keep that chance for an isolated thunderstorm or two into the forecast for tomorrow. Same thing for Thursday, even though Futurecast forecast not doing a good job of capturing that. We actually get a cold front that comes in tomorrow evening. That will pull back north as a warm front on Thursday. Same thing for Friday as well. You can see what the rain has done to our temperatures. Look at to the north and to the west. 67 degrees in Galena, while we are sitting at a stifling 93, and that heat index at 100. As the storms roll through, they will cool things off. But again, wind is going to be our biggest potential. We've got severe thunderstorm warning once again for Stevenson County, Joe Davies County, Carroll County until 6 o'clock. If you are in that warned area, make sure you're seeking shelter as 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts are possible. Guys, we've got a couple more days in the 90s before we cool things off, but not until next week.
Now, the Napleton Sports Desk with Sports Director Scott Lepper.
The landscape of college sports keeps shifting. The latest turn has the Big Ten, Pac-12, and ACC conferences forming an alliance. They made it official today. Going forward, they'll work together. They claim their priority will be to prioritize academics and the athletics value system. They'll work for progress on social issues such as social justice, gender equity, and diversity. They'll also partner on how to approach the future structure of the NCAA and postseason championships, especially in football. I don't doubt any of this. College athletics are changing so rapidly. These three conferences feel they're stronger together than they are on their own. So this alliance is a major insurance policy for all three conferences and their 41 universities. My gut, though, tells me their main priority is money, how to make more and more of it. Their alliance will allow them to demand more lucrative TV and streaming contracts. It's always about more money. Money first, everything else is secondary. Each conference will still play conference schedules and crown conference champions, but we'll see more non-conference matchup between schools in the Big Ten, Pac-12, and ACC. So how will this alliance impact Notre Dame football? And the folks in South Bend want to remain independent as long as they can. But the day is coming when the Fighting Irish will have a harder time scheduling opponents. Traditionally, they'll play Michigan and Purdue, but those schools now will be more inclined to play non-conference games against teams from the ACC and Pac-12. Notre Dame will probably be forced to join the ACC or Big Ten, but perhaps this new alliance will welcome in Notre Dame, yet still allow Notre Dame to remain an independent in football. The Irish will simply play more games against teams from the Big Ten, ACC, and Pac-12, while still being allowed to schedule, say, Navy or another game or two against teams not in the alliance. There are more questions than answers right now, except for the answer of money and power. That's my take. We'll be right back.
Candace will have a final weather check in a minute.
But first, here's a look at what's to come on News Nation tonight.
Tonight on the Donlin Report, time is ticking in Afghanistan. A lot of developments. The Taliban now saying it will stick to that August 31st deadline. We look at who the U.S. government is meeting in secret and the new pressure from other world leaders. Now, here's Leland Vittert with a preview of On Balance.
Thanks, Joe. The race to evacuate Afghanistan, what a GOP congressman plans to do to hold the president to his word of getting Americans out. Plus, misleading media. Some called it a walkout, but we're going to reveal what these Florida doctors actually did on the job. That's coming up on Balance tonight, followed by News Nation Prime.
You can catch News Nation tonight on cable and satellite stations you see here. You can also head to newsnation.com.
New severe thunderstorm warnings coming out now for Winnebago, Ogle, and Lee counties until 6:30. I have much more on that on Eyewitness News at 6.